Bum.
Okay.
We should be live again.
Live?
We should refresh this, but I think we're live.
Are we live? Live?
Yes, we're live.
I should also mute that. Because...
Yes, there we go. Yay!
Cool. So the lesson there is that is usually set to 96K, but I set it to 48K because I assumed that's what you're recording at.
Got it.
And OBS was set to
44.1.
Exactly. So sample rate.
Sample rate problems.
Kind of changes playback speed.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're back. Sorry for the delay. All the audio is on. That's good. Everything's great. We're a little dim, but whatever. It's cool. Get Adam. All right, enough of this. So today we're here for some cool stuff. I'm actually really excited. Riley mentioned to me that he was really excited to get working on some of the new modules that are going that we're working on. We have no we have no date when they're going to go into the game, but Spencer finished the art and you were like, "Oh man, I'm so excited to do this." So
absolutely. So they're cool, they're fun. They have a lot of moving parts. So Gene just finished animated them yesterday. So I was like, "Oh, I'll just record Foley and it might be a fun stream to kind of show what a lot of the kind of sound process is for Astroneer."
Yes. And so we have a bunch of different, we both dressed up for the stream. We were like, come on, what do you think this is?
Joe and I are the best dressed in the team. Besides maybe, Sam's pretty good. Sam's pretty solid.
Yes.
Brennan can be good, but he bikes to work, so he's always wearing shorts.
Yes.
So.
Yes. I hope everyone's listening to that and being really offended right now. Okay, cool. So
fashion talk with Joe and Riley.
A lot of cargo shorts out there.
Yeah, come on, guys.
So we're here today to make some sounds. Riley's gonna walk us through his process of making sounds. So this is actually work getting done while streaming. It's not like he's just doing this for show. He needed to get this done, and we schedule it. I actually wanted to do this later, and he was like, "No, I actually have to do this now." So let's just do the stream. So let us make some beatbox. None of that.
Yeah, so hopefully it all comes together because there's a ridiculous amount of cables to make this work.
I could actually cut to that cam. Hold on. Ready? They're going to see our butts for a second. There's a lot of things happening around here. Normally Riley's office is like, Riley's space is pretty organized, and then he let me come in here and make a humongous mess. It's not good. I'm so glad that's working, the shortcuts. That's great.
Okay, so you should just jump into it.
Yes.
Okay, so I have Unreal here.
Yes.
So.
Oh wait, let me switch to that camera now.
Oh yeah. Picture in picture, please.
We got to see that. So
there's two modules, right? Because this is for some of the terrain as a resource stuff.
So people haven't seen these modules at all yet. This is the first time you'll be seeing this module, which I'm really excited about.
So this is the module, and what you have is an input section, right? And so sorry, my formatting's all wonky right now because
I had to ruin Riley's setup because he normally does all this in 4K, but the capture device. Sorry.
So this is out at 1080, so it's a little forgive me when I have to keep resizing. So yeah, the way Spencer set this up is you have a little tray where you put some resources, and then you press a button, and this tray will slide in. Little thing closes, and then this pump will activate, and this coil will get red and hot, and out will come things. So I guess the first step in audio is you kind of want to break down all actions and think about what that means visually and just the storytelling, right? So Spencer envisioned this as like a literal oven, right? Like you can even like get inside and see like, oh, okay, there's a little
there's even like little jets in there. That's interesting.
Yeah, so like it's gonna basically inside of it is gonna be like hot, really intensely hot, and that's why you have this animation of a pump, right? So you have a pump going up and down like a bellows into this oven basically, and then you have like a heat sink coil kind of thing, right? Heating up, and so it's basically taking a raw resource turning it into hydrazine. So a gas, hydrazine is a liquid gas or something like that. So yeah, so then it pops open, ding, and it resets, right? So
Yes.
this would be empty when it opens. So to break it down, you have open, close, but it's not just opening and closing, right? So this is the open. So I can't point. I'm talking to you. So
well, you can use your mouse pointer
yes.
to point. They can see your mouse.
So you have these doors, right? They're sliding, and then you have this pizza tray kind of thing that slides.
Someone did mention this looks like a pizza maker, space pizza maker.
Yeah, no, totally. Like and you can take those as fun inspirations. And so yeah, so like, and he did like nice little details of like, here's a little warning kind of sign. So it does like, it's hot, right? And it's kind of boil up into this like T-spout thing and come out. So, and then you have like the actual like physical like bellows. So there's all these little nice moments. And then like, so this is it animated. Oh, my light. Yeah. That's going to be annoying. You want to take that gaff tape off that I usually have?
Yes.
So I usually like am in kind of the dark, but the motion sensor has gaff tape over it. So this is going to be annoying unless. So drawer close, right? So simple. And pump active. Cool. So that's one of the modules. And there's another one. It's a little bit more complex. So I'll just pause this. So this one is, and you dig up dirt and you can spin it into a resource. So
people have seen the early art of this that I showed off last week, and this is now the quote unquote final-ish for this version.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be some adjustments, but this is like a good thing to work off against. So these are all things where you put in individual pieces of resource, or sorry, canisters of dirt, and then they can activate, right? I'm saying this wrong. You put them in here.
Yes, you put the sediment up top. Oh gosh.
No.
There you go. You put the sediment on that little hose on the front. And then it fills up the top part.
All right, so this would fill up. It's a big canister of dirt. And this thing, these can move, but the main thing is this will, oops, I'll reverse it, but this will come out. Where's printer down? And then this will come down, squirt out some resource into one of these. These things will programmatically rotate, so I don't have actually an animation to work off against, but they'll rotate 45 degrees over, and then it'll come up, rotate, a new one come down, just keep until it's empty, right? And so you have 8 of them to fill up.
Mm-hmm.
And then it spins. This is the warm-up spin.
Ooh, yeah.
And spinning loop. And then it cools down. Right? And yeah, so that's basically it. So like the actions are, this thing comes out, this thing can come back in, this thing will go down, this thing will go up, which will usually be the same action.
Right.
It's 2 animations, but it'll be the same action. These things can rotate, and they can also flip up and down, right? Like these canisters will rotate. So each one will do that. And yeah, so little thing of note of like how you can tell good animation.
There's some really cool little stuff.
There is a lot of little stuff. So like this is the cooldown, and it's worth calling out because like good animators make my job so much easier. And Gene did an excellent job on this. So like you can see this is the cooldown, right? So it's not just go from one key to like stop, right? It actually like slows down the spin. And then the detail that is really awesome is everything in life has momentum, right? Like nothing just stops. So you can see it come down and see how it like settles. So I'll just play at full speed. So like slows down, settles. And so you get that like left, right kind of click in place. And so that stuff like adds so much detail.
Yeah, it's a nice little polish thing that you wouldn't otherwise. it probably comes so naturally to see things moving naturally like that. But if it wasn't there, it would be very kind of like mechanical and weird.
Yeah, it just feels boring.
Yes.
It doesn't feel alive. And so if any of you animators are listening, add ways to add like momentum shifting. And that's the next level of good animation.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's a small thing, but yeah, it makes a difference. And audio folks like me that do a lot of this stuff, like you tend to like get good at recognizing.
Have a great sleep, Lord Von Cookies.
So yeah, so things about loops too is like we don't really know right now how long they'll last. So just like that bellows up and down in this spin, this could last one cycle. That it's like 25 frames, I think, and it could also last like a minute or 5 minutes, right? That's the design question that hasn't been answered yet. So when I dissect these, it's not just a one like spinning sound. It's like, all right, I know this is going to be a loop.
Oh, got it. So like you're parting out the different pieces so that way later on down the road, if like you said, if there is a variable amount of time, you don't have to then change the entire sound and animation and everything. It can like be parted out and be looped and be like put together. Okay.
Yeah. So
that's awesome.
You want to switch cameras?
Yeah, let's switch. Hold on.
For example, I spec'd this out yesterday, and like that's basically like all the actions, all the sounds kind of thing of how kind of
there you go.
What we'll be maybe working on today. It depends. It might be a long time. So I guess should we just dive in?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So let's just
should we go back to that?
I won't be looking at chat much. Joe will be the guy. Yeah, we can go back to chat. But I guess what I can, because Twitch likes to be like, hey, yeah, interact with chat. Which one do you guys want to work on first? I have both. We'll probably work on both. But if there was one that you really wanted to work on, I guess anecdotally, I'll just be looking. What do you guys want to work on?
Let's see.
Sediment or refinery?
The pizza oven.
Yeah, or pizza oven. Pizza oven or salad spinner.
Well, actually, Cosmic, this is a good question to sort of talk about what's going to happen on the stream today. So,
oh yeah,
we are. The question is, do you guys sample stuff yourself, or do you use libraries like Sound Ideas? And you have a specific thing that you do.
Yeah, so I try to minimize use of libraries as much as possible. Like, I mean, I do use them occasionally, but when it's things that you can replicate on your own, you usually, like, I guess my bread and butter is Foley. And
could you explain what Foley is for people who don't know?
Actually, that's a great point. So Foley is a term used when it's performing sounds to picture, and that's like kind of specific. Like you can, and I'm guilty of it too, calling things Foley when it's like you're not recording the picture, but it's recording the picture. So today, like I'll be like looking at this and recording sounds specifically to that action and animation. So what that lends to is like a lot more unique performance, and things that match picture like succinctly, not just like good enough. Like if I was cutting things, I could grab, like, actually I could go in here into SoundMiner and type in spin, right? And like there's a million spin sounds, right? Actually, let me spool up my drive.
Egg beater spins.
Yeah, exactly. So like then we could just edit that real quick and just be done. Like, boom. But the thing is, like, this stuff might not be exactly what works for that stuff. So Foley is all about like matching emotion and matching the little details. And Astroneer, I would say it's 70. I'm just pulling this number out, but 70% is all like custom Foley sounds and that's because since it's a low poly art style, it's really hard to get certain sounds to feel right. So everything needs to be soft. So I'm actually like rolling off frequencies all the time and like performing things very lightly, not just like recording it and then be done. Like I'm actually like very like lightly, gently doing it, and that kind of lends to the softer textureless style that we have with rounded edges. There's no sharp corners in Astroneer, but there's also no sharp sounds, right? So that's like an analogy.
Even the sharpest sounds that I could think of, which is like maybe snapping.
Yeah,
it's got a very gratifying like snapping sound that isn't like harsh.
Right. Yeah. So it's like it's a lot. It's like supposed to feel nice, right? It's
Yes.
not like some two pieces of metal just like crushing into each other. It's like a more plastic pop sound, right?
Yes.
So yeah, to do that, you usually have to do a lot of like your own recording. So yeah, so I would say 70%. So you could also pull from libraries, but it's sometimes almost time efficient to record Foley in a way, in some cases. And then I guess the other aspect is synthesis. But early on, when we were prototyping out the game, I used a lot of synthesis and a lot of servos and a lot of more traditional sci-fi soundscape ideas.
Right.
And it kind of worked, but again, like because it's the low poly aesthetic, that normal sci-fi synthy, normal synths, there's a lot of different synths, but synthy 80s like servo-y sounds doesn't really fit, weirdly enough. It just like it clashes with the aesthetic. So with audio, I always find like, I mean, it's not too surprising that the visuals drive the audio,
of course,
and then emotion drives the audio. So yeah, so for that matter, yeah, we're gonna be only doing Foley today. I don't think we'll jump into like any synths, because we do use some synths for like UI stuff, but mostly try to stick to the diegetic kind of sounds.
Yeah. So at some point, when Riley deems it necessary, we'll switch over to, hold on, this cam where he's got some mics set up. It's behind him. Now you're gonna see his pants and stuff. And we'll be making some sounds on the stream that he'll then be pulling into Pro Tools.
So I have like a ton of props.
Yes.
That I have.
There's a lot of toys in here.
So that's the I feel like I'm a pretty organized, clean person, but doing a lot of Foley, you end up hoarding everything. So like I'll get like packages of like cardboard and like bubble wrap, and I'm like, I should throw this away, but it's like I might need this in a year. I need it. So I have like a couple boxes of this stuff in our office. So yeah, so that was a very long, short history lesson of Foley.
Yes.
Named after a guy named Jack Foley.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's actually a real guy's name.
Huh.
That's how you know you're like really good. It's like when you do something in your industry and they just name it after you. So
nice.
So yeah, let's do somebody put a straw poll.
Wow.
Did I click this?
It's Wivarious, so yeah, you can click it. Yogurt machine, pizza oven. I think you can just hit results.
Yeah, I want to vote for myself though.
Oh, well, they can't see what you're voting for.
Yeah, but they don't know.
Pizza oven is
9 votes.
Way ahead.
So hurry up and vote. Use that straw poll in the comments.
Thanks, Wivarious.
Yeah, thanks, man. I guess.
I wonder how many times Joe or someone has walked in and Riley is holding up a chicken to a mic.
It gets weird. It gets weird sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like Riley's room is like a playroom. It's got like a bunch of toys and there's like Legos in here and like just all sorts of silly things.
Ooh, that's a lot of votes. Okay. All right, 10 seconds. I'm gonna decide, or not decide, but you guys are deciding.
Get your votes.
And then
in.
also like, I'm gonna try to get to both these. If we do the pizza oven first, which it looks like we're going to, that is actually faster to do. It's a little bit more simple.
Okay.
So,
and then as part of, while we're waiting, as part of like
pizza
your
oven
process, pizza oven's got it. Boom. Do you also like spend time? You know, you're just like chilling at home, and you're like, man, tomorrow I really have this idea for this sound, or you sort of talked about this, like.
Yeah. No, you kind of are always thinking about things, and then when like I first saw these animations, then I started thinking like really specifically about these things. So you kind of are always listening, or should be always just listening. So yeah.
Cool. All right.
So here is Pro Tools for those that you don't know.
Right. Just be aware that there's a little window on the bottom left.
That is good to know.
So yeah, sorry, I can move that, but
check this out.
Just be aware.
And I was gonna put a post-it over that side, but yeah, if I screw up, just let me know.
That's fine.
Okay, so yeah, so here's my movie of that, and it's a little bit different than what you saw, because it's like the thing repeating a million times over and over again. And
got it.
So
even the little door slam has like it kicks back when it hits. It's so good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a great one. Let me full screen that. So see how it,
Boom.
yeah. So see, you get that like nice like momentum, right? And I usually add these sounds anyways, whether or not it matches the visuals, because sometimes you can add layers of sound that maybe you don't see, and it makes a big difference. But with Gene, it's like it's already there. It's nice, and sometimes it serves as an inspiration too. Like I might have not thought about that this time around.
Right.
So sweet job, Gene.
Yes.
Whoa.
Someone asked for us to explain what the modules actually are. That will come with time. Spencer sort of dove in. I think you lost your video window. Also, those people upstairs are very loud. How do you deal with that? Yeah. So the modules got worked on, and then you had some time this week, so you were like, "Oh, I'm gonna add the sound. Like, let's do it now." But there's no. I don't want to give any more information than that. Oh, there it was. It was
sometimes behind. Like Pro Tools and their movie window like doesn't. What is it called? Like the hierarchy of windows doesn't do it well. Sorry, I wasn't listening when I was tracking down my.
No, you're fine.
window.
I was just talking about the modules and how I'm not going to say much about them besides what we're showing right now.
Yeah, so I kind of broke down some of the interactions, but yeah, so we'll just jump into it. So simplest things for this, right? Like, so just to review, we have door closing, sliding back. You have the bellows. And drawer open. Not too bad. That one's a lot easier. And so...
And there is also that moment where, I'm sure you think about this, where like the coil heats up.
Yes, so I might wait on that because there might be VFX. So right now we might just tackle...
the motion stuff.
Some of the motions.
You can't really hear the animation sounds because there aren't any right now.
Right.
You will be able to hear them soon once we actually get them in.
Yeah, so this is literally blank canvas. So there's some stuff I recorded last night that we might pull in.
Got it.
But that was actually, I just went home with a field recorder and recorded some stuff at my apartment. That might work. So yeah, nothing in here. And so when sounds populate, they'll come in here. But yeah, this is empty, guys.
Yes. So if you're just joining us now, which seems like some people just popped in, there are no sounds for these new modules. We are literally, like Riley's about to make them right now on stream. So let's do it.
Okay, so...
Get out of here, Cortana.
Oh, what the heck?
Cortana, get out of here.
Okay, so you guys can't see, but there is a...
I can switch to another camera.
Yeah. Oh, you can go handheld.
Oh, yeah, I could. Hold on. I'll switch to it. Ready?
Also, our voices might be hard to hear because we're going to be moving around a bit.
Sorry.
Sorry. So Joe is going to show my little rack. So, yes. For those that you aren't audio people, oh, this is, okay. I'll talk to Joe's mic. Okay, so this is the DDA converter. That's doing all the digital audio output input, and everything goes in and out of there. That is my monitor control. So the speakers. So I can control the different speaker setups that I have and whatnot and do surround. That's a patch bay. So yeah, you have mic in to the DBX, which is this guy. And then, or sorry, it's actually going this way. So the preamps to the compressors into the DDA converter. So these are compressors and these are the preamps. So
cool. All right, I'm gonna put this back.
yes, put it back and we'll just jump into it. It's been 30 minutes.
Yes.
Let's make some sounds.
I want to hear things. I think that's a good angle. I hope it is.
Oh, someone made a good point, since I'm not talking to audio people, really. You guys have no idea what these mean. Should I jump into it, or should I talk about this too? Do you want a 4-year course in audio engineering? Basically, preamp powers the mic.
Oh, I should switch back to, yeah, hold on.
Compressor basically like does what it says, right? Like you're compressing the signal in case it, like, if you have like, say a hi-hat on a drum, like, right, you're hitting that really hard, but it's like a sharp spike. It kind of compresses that signal. So yeah, that's the layman's kind of example. And DDA converter is basically sending analog signal into the computer so I can edit in Pro Tools. So
Cool.
that's a very, very bad example or explanation that's super simple. But that's what it's basically doing. So Foley time, right?
All right, so let me switch back to the Foley cam. Let's do it. It's no longer a butt cam. It's now a Foley cam.
Not a Riley butt cam. Okay, so I am just going to loop this and make this big. Oh, so the Foley cam, Joe, should actually show a picture of what we're working on, but it's probably too late.
Oh, I could do that really quick.
Yeah, if you don't mind, it would be helpful to so they could see the image.
I'm gonna go do that. I'll be back in 30 seconds.
Yeah, Joe's gonna do something. While Joe's doing that, I don't know what to talk about. More about Foley then? So Foley is all about, I think, textures, right? Like, so this has a lot of metal, maybe some plastic, these bellows. So you kind of want to get the sounds of what that feels like, and then again fits into Astroneer style. So Astroneer style is soft, everything is smooth, nothing harsh, right? And this is the motivation for the players. They're putting something they've hard earned and they collected, right? Like they braved the wild, they're coming back to their base, it's safe. Hard-earned materials that they then want to turn into something valuable, right? Some rocket fuel, because that has meaning to them, right? Like that means they can get to outer space or whatever. It's super valuable. So you're basically taking something that you risked your life for, that's rewarding, and you want that to make it sound positive, right? You don't want this thing to like just be like chong, like, right? Like you don't, my like terrible line reading of that. You don't want it to sound like harsh or dissonant, right? It's not a bad sound. It's not a bad action. It's a positive action. So we're gonna attempt to make positive sounding things. Okay. Okay.
There we go. Look, we're all good.
All right. And hopefully
You started talking about something on screen, and I had the Foley cam on because I was trying to adjust stuff, and so it was just the back of you talking. That's okay. It's fine.
That's good.
Now people they want the butt cam back. So that's cool.
Okay, so
now in the Foley cam they'll be able to see what's happening on this monitor as well as the Foley happenings.
excellent.
Also, we should people don't even know who we are. This is Riley.
I am Riley.
I'm Joe. I'm the communication guy. Riley is the
Audio.
audio.
So
master.
actually now what you're hearing too is this mic and this mic.
Hold on.
So switch to the Foley cam, please.
I don't even have that turned up. Turned up enough. It is turned up.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be different. You can turn the cue on if you need to. Okay, so little about the mics I like to use for this. It's gonna sound a little weird because there's multiple mics now feeding into this, but I think we're just gonna have to deal.
I don't hear what's happening over there.
This?
Yeah.
You can hear it. No? You don't hear that.
You want to give it one more time so I can see levels? Yeah, I'm not getting it.
Oh, you know, it might have to be recording to hear the output on your end, right?
Nope.
You don't get any
no levels. What happened? It was working great before. Here, keep going. Output on your end, right? There we go. Nope. Now I hear it.
Oh, so this might be the thing about Pro Tools. You might not hear it.
I mean, I had to jack up the gain. It was super high.
Yeah.
Now I hear it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That's fine. They know what's up.
Yeah, okay, so I have two microphones.
Can you guys hear the scratching now? Yes, they can hear it now.
Okay.
They're good.
Sweet.
I'm just going to fix the focus on the Foley cam, and then let's do it.
Okay, so yeah, real quick on the mics I am using. This is a shotgun mic, which is the primary sound pickup mic that I'm using. And then I also have another one that is actually more of a kick drum mic. That's what it's like famous for. It's a Sennheiser 421. But it's actually great for Foley, mainly because it's super large diaphragm versus like the shotgun that like picks up super fine details. And so I don't know if we're gonna use a ton today, but I'm gonna record it anyways because it picks up like impacts really nicely. So since it's a big diaphragm, it handles that better than the small capsule condenser that's in this guy. So
Yes.
I'm not gonna go into super detail, even though I kind of already did.
Yeah, you already gave them enough class. Now they can go and Google it.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just like showing off now.
Do you want them to see this? Because
They should see.
they're seeing both right now.
Yeah, that's good.
Should that be bigger, smaller? It seems fine.
It's what it is.
It's fine.
Okay, so yeah, so it's this. Oh, I wonder if we're gonna actually yeah, William's playing back. So yeah, you don't hear that. I guess I'm not hearing those mics anymore. That makes sense. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna play this for a while and record while it's going, and
So you'll see like the sort of waveforms popping up right there under the loop.
yes. So I have some other plugins and stuff over here that you guys won't be able to see, but I don't think there's enough screen real estate. So yeah, yeah, I'm just gonna fire it up, and I should probably grab a prop first.
Yes.
Okay, so
Time for.
it's a sliding thing. So I brought this bunch of stuff. And we're kind of winging it, right?
Yes. I'm gonna adjust your mic while you're down there. Or actually, I'll just adjust mine.
And it's gonna get hot here.
There's so many toys. There's so many things. Yes, Riley is looking through his toy box right now.
Okay, so
Show him what you got.
I have this guy, which is handy for everything. It's just like a big old, what are they called? Machine screws? Is it a machine screw when it has a shaft and a screw head? Yeah, maybe. But it's a big heavy thing, and it's great for like hitting things or like moving things. And this is my baking tray, so I'm not going to try to ruin it because I want to use it still. Joe, can you step aside? I'm going to look at the levels real quick.
Yes.
Okay, can you step the other way so I can look at the PC levels?
Yes. Someone says lag bolt is what that's called.
Oh,
Apparently.
thank you. That's what it was, yeah.
When you're down there, I would suggest maybe trying to talk into the shotgun / other mic.
Yes.
That would be cool.
Okay, so I'm just going to fire it up. So we are recording now,
Okay. Now I should be quiet.
and I am just going to... Oh, I keep talking. It's hard to do both. Okay, so this is annoying actually, but all right, so that was a little layer, and we're just going to record another one. Okay.
I just turned up the audio in those mics so you guys can hear that better. But you're now going to also hear a little bit of echo, but whatever, deal with it.
Yeah. So I'm just playing these back real quick.
You lost
That like really does not like that. So again, I'm actually usually working with 2 monitors, so this is. So this one, these 2 guys, here I'll just solo.
Oh, let me switch to that.
Okay, so this is the shotgun mic. And that's the Sennheiser kick drum mic, right? So you can kind of hear the difference, and then now they're stacked. So that gives you a little idea of what the difference is. And then
some people were working on their freestyles there for that beat.
Yeah. This is actually a little low, so this is probably not usable. So let's just hear now them combined. It's again, we're and this slide, by the way, it was more performed for the tray, not the doors, but it actually could work for either. But the doors are more in my like imagination on like not casters, but what are they called? Ball bearings.
Got it. Yeah.
So it's not going to be as a slide. And so mute all these, pull them off. All right, let's do it again.
Let's do it.
All right, because I muted them.
And there's people actually giving the suggestions like, hey, some reverb with a hit with the hit of the echo might be nice.
And
or
that is a good idea, but that's usually add at the very end. And also reverb would not actually usually don't want to apply reverb at all to things. You want to keep them clean. Sorry, you can add like reverb or delay to make things a little pop a little bit more, but like you don't want to add reverb like because you might be in a cave, you might be in a field in the game, so the game dynamically handles that by like call outs. So yeah, when you're in the cave, it's actually right now reverb is broken. Whoops, I broke that.
You broke it again?
I broke it again, but I'm making it better. So yeah, so we're gonna not do much post on this yet. So recording.
Okay, I'm gonna switch to the Foley cam.
Yeah, you're gonna like direct this whole thing. This guy is awesome because it's a part of our desks, but this was left over, but super heavy. Oh, I can't see. See, there's like good sounds to it, but I might just. Actually, I wish I had the hex runs.
I can grab those really quick.
Actually, I'm just gonna. This is a false take. Let's record that again. You're talking.
I do hear talking out there.
I couldn't see the culprits.
I think it's
No, it does.
in the meeting room. I think
Yeah.
they're in the meeting over there talking.
Yeah, Vince. All right, let's try that third time. let's just see where we're at with those guys. So I'm going to edit this real quick.
So a lot of people are saying that sounds really harsh to me.
Yes.
But I'm assuming that there's going to be some of that edge is going to be taken off a little bit now.
Yeah, so we can take some of that off, and some we might just not use, right?
Yes.
So there's no like sure thing in any of this. So let's just see what we got. All right, let's try that.
I'll stop.
Remember, so because this is a game, we want multiple takes. So we're looking for at least three of these, right? So like, oops, I might just get rid of that little hit, right? Move it when it starts. That's too slow, but maybe we'll keep it. And this actually might be my bad performance too, right? So I'm just gonna start over here. But it is sounding harsh. Just doing fades. Joe, feel free to ask questions.
Yeah, I mean, I see what you're doing, right? It looks like you're sort of softening each side so that way the sound doesn't just jump right back in.
Yeah, and I am just gonna...
More talking?
Oops. More talking. Especially that one, so...
This is Pro Tools, by the way.
Yeah.
I'll read what people are saying. They're saying it's cool, but it still sounds a little grady.
Yes, it does.
Someone said it sounds like a murder tool.
Yeah. So again, these are like base layers.
Right.
And we are not 100% sure if we're going to keep them anyways.
That one actually sounds...
Right. So again, we're also listening to a very high volume that you might not actually hear in the game. Right, that's... Let's just see what we can come up with.
Well, the other thing too, right, is that you're layering things, right? So one of these recordings is not going to be the actual sound. It's going to be a multitude of things sort of put on top of each other. Ooh, that was a good one. Ooh.
Oop. Yeah, yeah, these are where I had to like reapply that. So let's see what we can come up with. Over here.
They're saying Astroneer ASMR.
Oh, what's that?
They're saying Astroneer ASMR,
yeah.
like the those videos.
Oh yeah, is it me talking or the sounds are? Let's see. See how that has like the nice stop?
Yeah,
that sounds good.
And there's like a little at the end.
So really this thing stops this frame. So we're actually too long anyways, so it starts moving really right here. That's part of our problem.
Oh, right, because it's not for the door. This is just for the pizza tray slide thing.
Yeah. And this is going to be very light as far as the sounds here. Let's just see what we have.
There is air in Astroneer. Just the Astroneers can't breathe it.
Speaking of air, it's getting hot in here.
It is. Oh man.
It's those preamps, right? They're just heating up the room.
Right. And they have heat sinks probably on the back.
We are under a temperature time clock, right? Like how long can Joe and I, this body heat and all this equipment stand? But yeah, so like I actually am agreeing with chat. This is
They're saying it's getting hot because of the Foley cam. Oh, you guys are silly.
so smudging.
There's a lot of speculation on whether it's going to be pizzas or muffins. Space cookies.
What else do we have? Oh, this is my field recording, but you know what? I'm gonna whip that out because it will help us. There was this thing that I really liked. So this is.
Oh, nice.
And if you can read, this is dishwasher top rack slide. So when you open a dishwasher drawer, you know how it has like a telescoping rack?
Yeah.
So like that's how you get actually a cool sound where it's rolling, and then you hear the like right here you hear actually the thing is still rolling, but the telescoping part has extended all the way.
Yes.
So it sounds kind of cool. So I was thinking of maybe using something like that for this, but I am running low on tracks, so.
Running low on tracks.
I don't know if this is the right way people should do this, but it's just, that's the way I do it. Nine.
People seem to be very partial to that top drawer sound, the dishwasher
Nice.
sound.
It's the, yeah. A little bit better sounding, right, than that metal.
I just imagine you like in your shorts at home. You just made a nice meal, and then you were like, "Oh man, gotta get the field recorder out."
No, it was more of did the dishwasher. Was planning on recording my oven, and I was like, "Crap, I have to wait for the dishwasher to be done." So I was like, midnight recording this stuff. So I was in my shorts though.
Nice.
All right, so let's solo this space. God, I love it when that stuff lines up without trying.
Yeah, it lines up so great.
I don't like that one. That's where you can hear I hit the mic against it.
There's a little thing on the end there.
I kind of like it. There's a little squeakiness to it, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see if I can get rid of that, though.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Dropped my phone.
Well, let's leave it like. Let's see. I'm just gonna listen real quick to the rest of the ones in case there's a better one. So I actually sped them up a little bit too, just in case they didn't match picture. But all right, let's see. Hour in, shoot, we have a lot to go.
Yes. Yeah, we do. We started off slow, but I think now you're rolling.
All right, let's see where we're at.
have them layered and you're just making adjustments to the metal sound we just recorded.
Yeah, so sorry, when you guys see this view is editing the thing, and this is called automation. So I'm like adjusting the volume, right? These are, that's like down 10.3 dB, right, to that. So actually what I was doing, also, I should call it out when I'm doing this, but I'm just ramming through it. But yeah, so I'm using keys to do it, but so like this is soloing. When you see that S, when you see the M, it's muted, so you're not going to hear it. So it will be confusing. But I was kind of listening to this guy, not really liking what it brought. And it's kind of better without it. But so let's see if it's a problem with volume or just location. Actually, that made it better. Okay.
Someone says that little thud out on the door closing is so satisfying, gives you a sense that the door is locking.
Exactly, right? There's no lock on it, right? There's no
physical lock there.
Like, let's go back into Unreal. You can see there's no lock, but the fun thing about sound is you can make it up, right? Like this thing has a big warning symbol on it. Like, don't.
It's dangerous there.
Dangerous. And then here's the door closed. There's no lock, but you'd think if this was like some industrial thing, they would have at least safety features, right? Like we're looking inside it, there's no lock. But let's pretend there is, right?
Andrew says the lock is magnetic because it's space.
So, also I should have labeled these better. 50. What do we have? Actually, I really don't like that baking sheet sound. We probably won't use. Was that the baking sheet? No, I forget. Whatever it was, it didn't turn out great.
I think it was the PC thing, actually.
PC, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. So when I was talking about textures earlier, you can kind of start to hear the problem with some of that stuff, right? So that thing has like,
I can't really see it here.
But can't see it, but
hold on, I'll do the live.
It does have some like texture to it. It's not completely smooth. And I don't know what you would call it, Joe, but it's like the paint polymer thing.
Oh, it's there's a name for this. I forget now.
Yeah.
Powder coating?
Yeah, powder coating.
There you go.
That's it. So that powder coating creates that like not smoothness, and so that's why you get that grating. So you can hear metal rubbing against the bumpiness of it, and we don't actually want that.
They're curious what that is. That is a holder for our PC. Our desks go up and down, and you put your PC in that, so your desk also goes. Your PC goes up and down with your desk. Just a holder. And it also does have a ring. It has like a little ring at the end of it, like when you're hitting the powder coating thing.
Yeah. So you can remove some of that, but yeah, it's. Let's see what we have. This would be easier if I recorded these more in line, but I didn't, so we're gonna deal. Okay. Forget what.
Oh wait, I'm on the wrong screen here. There we go. I look tiny next to Riley. I'm also leaning really badly.
Me too. I should stand
because
up.
we've been standing now for like an hour.
And at least I have this pad.
You have your little pad. I'm standing on this straight up floor.
That's not comfortable.
No.
I picked a wrong day to wear a sweater though.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, I'm in the big boy room with all the toys now. And I'm just like, yeah, at the kids' table over here, hiding. Are we responsible for the sounds in the game? I'm not responsible for them. Riley is responsible for them.
And that's what I'm doing.
That's what he's doing right now. I'm the guy who doesn't know anything, who's asking lots of questions. I'm you guys right now. Mind Buddy says it's so much fun to watch this. I think so too. It is a little granular, but I think it's cool to know.
Fun.
It's fun, and it's also cool to know that this is the amount of work that goes into these new modules. You don't just like go Google sliding and then just boom, throw it in there.
Yeah.
Also, Dickie Adams, that is sort of the point right now. We're listening to it kind of loud, but I think in the game it will be a much quieter sound.
Yeah, so like this is just a guess. That
Right.
might be the level.
Right.
And it's all dependent, right? There's a distance attenuation. Your camera is going to be like jump. I should just leave this open. Oops. I didn't want to load this one up.
No.
Actually, that's fine. Your camera will probably be this far away from it, right? I'm doing a very like close-up detailed view of it. And it's loud.
Okay. That's the sound you'd get if your like head was right next to it or something.
Mm-hmm.
Shattenfinger brings up a good point. It says this metal sound reminds me of scratching material. I don't think anything built for space which should be scratching. If I was an astroneer and I heard scratching, I would be scared.
I mean, you kind of have a point.
Yes,
but
we can't. It isn't. Everything can't be all perfectly accurate too.
Right. The thing about audio is you don't want to be literal because one, that's boring. And
yes,
this is just like see a dog, cure a dog thing, right? Like you don't only want to like match what is visual. Like it's a good starter, but you can add your own pizzazz to it. You can like it's supposed to tell a story, right? Like this thing might be like a real like older thing, right? Like it looks like something you'd find in like a science room or whatever, or like a science lab, not a room. So there's like, it's been used, right? This is in space. Like it went across the universe to get there. It might have gotten out of line a little bit, right? Actually, you print them so they wouldn't. But yeah, so it's gone through sandstorms, right? It's outside. It's
getting roughed up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's aged.
The astroneer stuff is less lab and more like machinery, more like there is some technology there, but I think it is more machinery than anything else.
Yeah. And so I'm just getting like certain textures there, and we're going to actually EQ the heck out of this too. So do I like that? It's small, but let's just leave it. You actually can't tell it's there. Oh. How about this one? So sometimes things that you do don't really work out. So like that wasn't reading at all. And if I kind of try to force it, it might muddy it up. So maybe I'll come back to it. Maybe not. I'm pretty messy when I record this. So don't judge me if there are audio people watching it.
I feel like a lot of art people do the same thing where like you have all this space because you don't want to delete something, but you want it to be handy. It's like a little palette.
Yeah, but I don't like. I just threw it. It's like unlabeled. I just threw it somewhere. Like it's like when you have a messy room and you just like, I'll just throw this in this closet. Okay, so let's not keep recording though. Bring these down. One more. Okay, so what are we missing? Just more detail, right? It's kind of still shallow. So
and there's really no like distinction when the pizza tray like locks in. You
yeah,
know, when it hits the back.
Yeah,
it kind of does, but
so that there though, it's not visually doing much. Like
it doesn't actually.
It slots in very smoothly. So like that is like one aspect where it's like chill.
Yeah.
So
okay, I hear those mics now.
yes, I turned on the mics again.
Okay, let me know when you go back to the Foley cam so I can switch.
You know what I do?
Let's do it.
Yeah, I brought some props, right?
Oh gosh.
These are good. These are good. All right. I can't. The mic's in the way.
Oh, I can move it.
No, that's right. So these are a lot quieter sounds, so I'm just gonna. Oh, excuse me, Joe.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just saying excuse me. Okay. Loud. All right, watch out.
Yes, I would love to do this with Gene and show his animation process as well.
One.
You said your timing is all off.
Oh my god, it is so bad. All right, in my fairness, it's a really weird angle. I have to look at this, and I just threw them together.
Normally it would be much bigger on your screen, I'm sure.
Normally you have a countdown. Okay, that's a lot louder. So let me turn it down. Yeah.
By the way, I'm just warning people that eventually this camera is going to die. I don't have to swap the battery out, so I'm warning people.
Let's try that.
Switch back.
Yeah. So come on, guys. I'm trying. You're just discovering things, right? Like it's free form.
They like that one for the doors. For the slide.
My God, it's getting so hot.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what sucks. We can't have the air on that loud.
Right. Can't run a fan, can't do anything like that.
Actually, I like that one. I should have deleted it. Stop doing that.
It's got a little hesitation. That like.
Yeah. Let me switch. Oh, I gotta switch back to my mouse or my stylus. Hand. The more I do this, the more my mouse hurts my hand. Let's see where everything else is. Also, let's see where we are.
Throw it in there again, Zed. I didn't see it. Sorry.
Hmm?
He asked a long question, and I think I missed it.
Okay, let's see.
The question is for you, Riley, which is, the sounds in the game are phenomenal. I love the subtle sounds that you give to the wrecks that appear in the underground cavern layers. Curious where you got the smeltery sound from. What's the smelter sound?
Is that like does he mean like smelter sound?
The smelter sound is just the like explosion.
Oh,
like,
yeah. So that actually, man, I forget all the time. So when I was saying like a lot of these are Foley, there's certain things you can't Foley, obviously.
like explosion.
Like explosions, you can either use libraries or do them yourselves, but that's expensive and time consuming. So you pull from libraries for explosions, and when I say pull from libraries, you're actually still layering them, creating them, making them in your own. You're not just like buying an explosion sound and calling it a day. But I believe that one, I probably used a lot of blowtorch sounds, some flamethrower stuff, and maybe even a rocket engine like crackling. I couldn't tell you though everything I do.
I'm sure if you heard it right now, you could be like, oh yeah, it was that. Do you want some agua?
You gonna go get some?
Yes, I'm gonna get some. So
Yes, please.
all right. So if you switch monitors, you can't right now. They won't be able to see the Foley cam.
I am editing away, so go for it. All right, see. It's like ice skating almost. Let's hit right there. So I need to actually reverse these. I'm gonna make this track specifically my dishwasher track, and then throwing some EQ into it right now. Because it's a little bassy. Thank you. There's like a sound. That I don't like that I'm hearing. There we go. I hear it. I think it's that. not that I don't like it, it just cuts through, right? So if we looked at,
it does have an edge that everything else doesn't.
right there, yeah. Yeah, it's just like, if I, you really hear that, and I don't think we want that.
There you go. You still hear it, but
Yeah. So that's sometimes where it's just like, that wasn't a good take.
someone's sad because they're like, that sound did nothing wrong, and you just cut it in half and
I just
and
killed it. It's
and
gone.
deleted it.
Man, that window just keeps disappearing. So the funny thing, I thought we would be going a little bit quicker, but whoops.
That means we'll have to do it again next week. I don't have to make a mess in your man cave again next week.
I should just like start like tripling the amount of times how long it's going to take me to do stuff. So that's a decent foundation for now. Like there's more, like I think even though it's not plastic, we could feel out more plasticky stuff. And then
Yeah, someone's like, it's getting more swishy, less grady than before.
exactly. So let me do.
That's also part of the process, right? Is like you thought that sound would be perfect, and then you hear it, and you're like, actually, you know what? What's the next thing?
Exactly. Yeah. So there's no perfect, like easy solution to these things, right?
Yeah, a lot of people saying the plate is scratchy, a little harsh.
A little harsh. So
Munch Mahdi says, Riley doing magics on audio like it's nothing while I'm struggling to cut an MP3 on Audacity.
I don't like that. Don't like that. That's better.
It sounds more ceramic-y, that one.
Yeah, it does. It sounds like those are two pieces of metal rubbing against each other, but their resonance kind of sounds cool. So let's see. Let's see what we got. How you doing, Joe?
I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. I'm trying not to interrupt you while still reading the chat.
Oh, you can interrupt away.
Mm-hmm.
I can do this. Like,
Is there going to be a pump noise? Yes. Oh, yeah.
there are two pumps behind you. You want to give them a preview?
Yeah. Adam likes the way it sounds right now.
So again, yeah. So we're making variations because this happens a lot, right? Like you don't want to like hear repetition, right? That is the sin of audio design, right? Like
Yeah.
you're gonna have variation, and these are gonna be pitched in the game differently too. I like that one a lot. It might be too quick though. Oops. Oh, that's the one that I remember. I remember that guy.
Someone says they can watch this all day long.
Well, good, because we're hardly even through anything. Ready for a 24-hour Twitch marathon.
This just turned into a charity stream. That's
Yeah. Sounds almost hydraulic.
Yeah.
What's that extra? Oh, it's this guy.
There's a little at
Again,
the end there.
we gotta kill those things.
It's still there.
Yeah. Maybe it's the wrong one. No,
That's the one right above it, I think. There's two little bumps at the end of that.
Yeah.
Murdering it.
So this one doesn't have a very good tail, but we can add that into later. So someone actually did mention reverb. And they're not wrong, right? Like you have two very resonant doors kind of hitting, so there should be some noise, but we'll get to that later.
Mm-hmm.
I might just move on. Sometimes it's good to revisit. Like, not like revisit like next day, but like in 5 minutes or 10 minutes.
Nice. They all have a distinct sound, but they all still sound like the same thing.
Yeah. Yep. That is what we were going for. All right, so really messy, but whatever. So what do we have here? I called these out as refinery loops. So like here's like my points too. And yeah, hey, let's not forget
The dishwasher sound.
there's a door open.
So all we got was the slide in and close. You still got to get the door opening.
Yeah. All right, let's do some bellows though, because that sounds fun.
Yes. Let me know. Hopefully the Foley cam is still running.
Switch to the Foley cam.
Let's see. It might be dead.
Oh yeah. Hey, you told me that thing would last forever.
Well, my battery pack wasn't fully charged. Joe. Oh, it's still running. Yeah.
All right.
Sick.
So, what we have here is something I actually have used quite a bit last year. But
Oh God.
yeah, sorry.
Rip. People who are listening very closely there.
Gotta stretch.
Also, you can see this pad on the floor. That's also why Riley looks way taller than me, because that's like another 1.5 inches of height.
We're gonna get weird in here, right? We are gonna get weird. In here.
It's gonna get very weird. Hold on, I'm gonna kick up the exposure on the camera one stop.
Make it a mess. Okay, I'm gonna move my cooking sheet over here, so I don't care about anything else when I cook on that. There we go. You know what? We might just jump back to also into
There you go.
the other
Fully.
one. So the people that voted for the salad spinner thing can also see that. But we'll just record and
we need Gene's kid to come in with the trombone right now.
I know. Womp womp. Gene's son is learning trombone.
Yes.
Which, as a trumpet player in elementary school, we were the cool kids. Alright.
People started asking for you to pump it faster. Then there's someone saying that the channel is now not safe for work. I mean, just a little air pump.
Actually, something I noticed while I was doing that. Let's see. This is actually I still have Premiere open. Oops. It's easier to count frames in Premiere. I was having trouble keeping sync, and I think it's because it's not, the cadence is different.
Oh.
Which is cool, right? Like it should be, let's see.
Yeah, I can just start heavy breathing for this.
This is not relevant to what we're doing, but actually it might be. I just want to know.
Well, actually, I'll ask you a question about this. So it looks like what you did was you took the play blast from Gene.
Yeah.
Which a play blast is just like a quick sort of
Yeah.
rendering of the animation. You see, it's like pretty low res.
I guess it's not even a render, but yeah.
It just throws it out there. And then you put it in here and looped it so that way you could then bring it into the Pro Tools and let it run over and over and over again.
Yeah. Maybe I'm insane. Okay, these lined up perfectly. I was gonna say, it looks like they might be different speeds of going down versus up, but I am just terrible.
I don't know, Gene.
Keeping pace. Okay, so we have that.
Nope, Gene says it's exactly the same.
No, Gene, it doesn't seem like it.
Gene, you're lying. Stop lying. Why you always lying?
Okay. Yeah, the big boy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. I forgot we were on the butt can that whole time.
Okay, I'm an idiot, and I was reversing that motion. So we're in an office that has wooden floors and people above us sometimes walk around with heels. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh my god. Andrew just came in with an amazing added thing. That's so good.
Little gift. It's actually really good. That might not work, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
It's a nice sound. I'm gonna fall asleep to that sound.
I'm actually. It also, I think it's like the pump up crap with it. But... Whoa! Make some Jurassic Park sounds. Nah. Sounds cool.
It's a bit whistly.
Alright, throw this in the pile. Okay, now we're gonna add a little texture to the billows. Oh, I did not mute that.
I was like, where's that sound coming from?
Get off of there. Okay. There's air coming out of this.
Yeah, there's actually air being pushed out that's making a little...
I don't want that off of this. Okay.
Let me know when you start editing again so I can switch back.
I will be doing some more.
Everyone tuning in right now is probably going, what is happening? Riley's just making sounds.
Okay. All right, this is where we get really weird.
Show them what you're doing.
Oh,
They
I
can't
was
see it.
going to this little snorkel. Let's go reverse direction too. Why do it just one way?
It does sound like an ashen you're dying. A little bit.
Well, it's again layers. So I hate doing that because like I'm freaking hyperventilate.
They're like, please don't pass out.
Yeah, so I didn't even look at that, so that's gonna have to be edited a bit. And so this is the problem. Sometimes you get like, let's record everything, and
Right.
now I have to like go through it all.
Are you going back to? Oh, wait, no. One more Foley thing.
All right.
We need yay/nays in the chat when you think stuff sounds good or not. Some people are like yes, or like from the Bob Ross streams or the creative streams, where people were like ruined, good, it's save.
Oh, he never ruined anything, except for when he like would draw people.
Yes.
Did he ever draw people? I think he did.
Well, he would put like little silhouettes.
Yeah, I never liked the silhouettes. All right, let's turn off those mics. Okay. Whew. Whew.
He's all winded now.
Oh my god. Oh wait.
What happened? What'd you do?
We didn't do that one thing that Andrew brought in.
Oh right, Andrew brought in a toy. Back to the Foley game.
This shit.
Andrew brought in exactly what someone actually mentioned it, and Andrew then brought it in.
I didn't look at chat. I found it out myself. All right, dishwasher, you moved over. Just gonna bring.
Oh, we're back on butt cam now. So now, like you told me to switch to the Foley cam. Now it's just butt cam again.
All right. Well, it's gonna be a Foley cam in a second. I have to move all this stuff down. There's some better ways to do it, but I like just doing it this way. It's the easiest for me. So don't judge my my recording process. It works. Does this sound? Hang on. Let me take out my headphones. There's a cool sound that comes out of piston, but all the good stuff is coming out of
The nozzle.
the nozzle. All right.
Want me to pump it and you just hold the nozzle up to it so it's a little further away or something?
Yeah. Can you pump in time? Because I've been like nailing the time.
You have not been nailing the time at all.
Can you hit 3 on the keyboard too?
Yes. On a keyboard?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's record.
Oh. That's it. It's done.
Sweet.
Nice. So I realized that in the beginning there was a hard like hit at the end, And so I started slowing it down and not actually just hitting the bottom. So the ones at the end are like with no hard stop.
Yeah. Nice. Nice. You did good.
Okay, I gotta switch back to this guy.
Okay, so we have like a lot of stuff to work against, and we might not use all of it, and that's okay.
That's so much sound.
All right, so this is different, right? These are one shots, right? Oopsie. These are gonna, you turn it on, or you start it, it slides in, right? You're not gonna hear that much. These guys, there's multiple ways to implement this in the game, right? We can implement it as a loop, right? That just time it out perfectly with the animation. So that just, it's like constantly looping. So you'd have like maybe like, I don't know, probably for something like this, you could get 8 seconds. So it's a one sound playing, right? Or you could do a bunch of one shots that trigger off every time the animation triggers. There's benefits to both. I kind of want to do a loop way because it's less taxing on your system, right? And it's not a huge deal either way. But this, when this is on, and again, this could be on for 3 minutes or like 5 seconds. We don't really know yet because design hasn't answered that question. But like this, if I do one shots, right? This, like it'll fire off one, right. And so we're going to spam the audio engine with these events. So I might be nimble, but you do get more variation, right? We could do, it's not a cadence, but maybe we want the cadence. So I'm kind of like on a fly answering this question.
Yeah, right? You seem to be waffling a bit on how you want to do it. But I think having a cadence for this makes sense, right? It is a repeatable pattern thing. And it isn't going to be exactly the same, although Gene's saying it is perfectly the same. If you think about an actual pump action thing.
Yeah, well, it's not about the up or down, right? Like, so ideally, so that is one, if we look at the animation.
Oh, you didn't almost miss it. We got plenty more to go.
Oh my God, yeah, we do. This normally would have been like 3 days of work, so. What am I?
You're like, oh, we'll just do all this in 3 hours. It's fine.
Yeah, what an idiot. So like,
we are slowing you. Yeah, streaming slows you down, I'm sure a bit.
Yeah, so like
explaining everything.
And we're figuring it out as we go, right? Like there's no like right answer. So yeah, with this, it's like it would be best to have a loop, I think. And annoyingly, like Unreal doesn't show frame. But so like really, it says it's 2 frames, but it's not.
Right.
Which is dumb.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so weird. I think it's 25 frames if I remember right. Maybe the spin was 25.
Aranama says, "I'm going to make food. You better have some nice sounds when I get back."
Hopefully it's not quick. Here's the refinery. Right?
Hope you're making like lasagna or something.
I think it's 28 frames. Okay. All right, so we can just check to see here.
29?
Yeah. Well, yeah. So it's 2 seconds long.
Let's record. Oh. Me talking, I'm ruining it.
See, you're saying the end is better?
I think so.
Chuck this aside. Now, ideally, I'm going fast, and this is really gross management. I should be naming all this stuff, but I'm not. So, sorry.
Thanks for watching, R2. Have a great night.
Actually, I might not even use.
It seems a little inconsistent.
Yeah. So you can actually hear the difference of the mic, right? I'm gonna. So that's not bad, but I'm gonna hold off. We're gonna come back to that. It might not be great, but
Someone says we get it. You vape.
all right, back to full speed editing. We're gonna go quick. Let's denoise some of this stuff. Okay, so we are going to make a loop. But I might just do that after the fact. Right now we're just going to pull out components for this. Sometimes loops you just make it one long sound and then just kind of crossfade it like that. But this, since it's like more individual actions, we might just keep it as is for now, and then I'll come back to it. That's kind of a boring process. So that is down sound, which really did not do a good. That's too quick, actually. Okay, this won't make the main components of it, but
This seems like a good little layer.
yeah, it's gonna be a piece. Really be nice to add the highlights to it afterwards, but this is where we're at. Oops. Okay. Let's go to the cool stuff that I recorded, which I didn't label, so oops. It's actually really good.
It's a good little section.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's the rubber stuff. I'm gonna leave that there. We don't need that now.
They're like, that's disturbing.
Okay, so let's. Ah, shoot. Ugh, 3 already.
Yup. Well, we didn't put an end time on this, but I think for our sakes, there should be one. At some point.
5?
7 p.m.
I have dinner plans at 7:30, so.
All right, so that's the hard stop. Then. That's
Yeah.
that's the only thing we have to worry about.
We're just gonna slowly go crazy.
And slowly sweat to death.
You know, I'm not like terrible right now. It's like my body's like, yeah, you're gonna live with that heat for a while. Okay. Joe's like, I don't want to be in audio anymore.
No, this is I'm doing social media things. Oh, we got water. We're okay.
That one sucks. So this is weird. I just really don't like the end pieces of these, so we're not gonna probably use them, but maybe I'll regret that later. I'm probably gonna regret that because I think we'll have to have. So the problem with this stuff is the bellow sounds cool, but they also are made up of fabric. Bellows. What do I call that? Big pump. All right, let's see. Let's hear it again. I'm gonna. Oops, I already had it soloed. Oh shoot, there's probably other tracks on it. Yep.
What's the hashtag you've been talking about?
Hashtag game audio.
Hashtag game audio. That's the one.
Oops.
Hashtag. Boom.
Should have done this the different route. Oh well. Just organizing. 89. Oops.
Whoops.
Oops. Okay.
Hashtag game audio.
Where was I? Oh yeah. So see how like we get two sounds, right? We get the fabric crunchiness, which we don't like.
And the air.
And the air.
Yeah.
You can't always do this, but let's just see if we can.
What's that thing called? What thing called? That looked like a medicine ball that he just was deflated.
I think yeah. No, it's a what were the sit-up balls kind of, right?
Yeah, yeah. Inflatable workout ball thing. Someone said more bass.
I know. So let's go back to that.
Oh, they're asking what is this that you're doing right now?
This is EQ, right? So you can kind of hear. There's like no high end, all high end. Hey. So that's just, I'm taking out some of that crackling.
Right, much less harsh now.
So like it's bypassed right now, so you're not hearing. It's a little bit better.
Yeah.
It's still sometimes that's built in the sound though, so you're not gonna like save it all. So again, I'm just kind of prototyping, seeing what works, what doesn't, and I really just want to get a handle on what sounds worked. So get rid of that. All right.
Interesting.
Yeah, so that's the breathing.
Nice.
Let's hear it. Oop, that was a little off.
A little short.
Yeah, maybe just a short breath, but it doesn't really go down until there. Same thing with this. That one I don't like.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a nice one.
I don't like that one either. Oops. All right, let's just throw these and see what everything sounds like right now. Don't really love that.
Squishing.
Yeah.
That feels better because you get just like the folding part, not the like
Yeah.
air.
Like I actually really like this sound, but it doesn't match the visuals of like the size.
Yeah, yeah,
And it wasn't performed all that well either.
yeah.
So
Thanks for hanging out with us for a while, Munch Mati. Said I thought I was going to go to sleep at 10 p.m. It's now 1 a.m. It's your fault, Riley.
yeah.
That's such a weird sound.
Yeah. So I was just on a whim because I had it there. But, you know, I don't think we even want to deal with that because that's a different texture than what this bellows is probably. It's like more, it's not going to be rubber. It's like futuristic nanofiber bellows. So let's just delete that.
Yeah, it's a weave, not a rubbery chicken thing.
Exactly. We're telling a story. What do we have here? A smaller pump that might add something. The only problem with that is no matter what, when you perform it, you get these hard,
Yeah, you get the.
not so good.
Get it out of there.
We'll see what we can do. No promises, though. It might just give us a little of cadence, though, to add to it. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe this is a waste.
Don't mind me. I'm just social mediaing right now.
You're just on Twitter.
No, I'm doing the Instagram thing too. We gotta let the Instagram people know what's up.
Okay. Let's see. And I know these aren't really like matching sync, but I'm not really worried about getting them in sync. I want to know if they're the right choice. So I kind of like it. I'm gonna keep going with it because, so it's the higher end, right? Like the bellows are pretty deep, but we kind of, do we want to just keep it sounding deep, or do we want another like little higher frequency layer to it, right? So it's a little bit more dynamic.
Someone made a good point that it is in like a tube, so maybe it is better lower or
yeah,
more
well,
muffled, you know, but still.
Yeah. We're not there yet, but yeah, he's right. Like, are you gonna hear it? But so it's not just in the tube though. That's where the action is, but I should just always have this up. Right. So let me open this drawer. So you're closed off in here, but the pump, right? There's like this pump part, and then but it's going through here.
Got it.
Into here. So we're not just hearing the pump, we're hearing the air coming out of the spout. So that is something to consider. And actually, speaking of that, we might want to have a temp thing to work against. Man, I should just always have more tracks because I always use them. No. So this is where we're gonna maybe pull some library stuff. Flame.
Whoa, that's loud.
Is it?
Yes, I think it's loud for the people.
Sorry. Oh, come on. So I'm just gonna spot.
Yep, that was very loud for the people.
Oh, sorry guys.
We're trying to wake you back up.
Okay. Come on, sound miner. Sing along stutter, was that the right one? Yeah. Yeah, it's a little too aggressive, but I just wanted to hear what this some kind of fun is going to sound like in there. And so really it's going to be EQ'd.
Sorry.
What? Loud?
Yeah, it was still playing loud.
This is not really what I want, but I just kind of want to set this up. Where am I going? Seriously, where am I looking? I'm like staring through my computer right now. That's why I usually don't do overhead lights.
Yeah, we can turn them off. We can like set the mood in here right now.
It's whatever. I'm just gonna throw it.
I turned down the out a little bit.
Why is this not feeling like it's coming out of my headphones right now? Hang on.
Is it because of this?
What are you doing?
I just turned down this one because it was so loud and clipping out. Main to Q.
Yeah, that's not mine.
Shouldn't affect your headphones.
Shouldn't, but it is loud though.
Sorry.
Actually, hang on.
It's killing people.
Oh yeah, okay, here. that is not what I want at all. I'm just going to reset.
Sorry.
That's okay. Where's... Oh, no, I can't hear anything. Yeah, I can't.
I have it on.
There's no way they can hear that.
It was blasting.
Okay. Here, I turned it down. Here.
Okay.
I just want some fire sound so I can hear it against... hear it against the pump and see what that, because there will be a fire sound. I'm going to turn Altoverb off because we don't really need it. So that's loud actually. So
Yes.
so really it should be that. And where's my...
Should be a little better now.
Yeah, sorry guys. This can go down a bit. So I just wanted to look more for how things line up acoustically and how everything layers like sound.
Oh, right. Like this sound is going to be layered with some sort of burning, flaming
Yeah.
sound, and you want to spec that out. a bit.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of hearing it to see, make sure what I'm doing is the right. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this first off is gonna have to change. And I'm gonna duplicate that. Right down. Down. Shit.
Whoa.
Snorkel spelled like that or with that? Snorkel.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Thank you. I did not want to leave that up for everyone to see me spell that wrong. All right. I'm gonna do some EQ. Get rid of that like really high-end aspect to it.
People are asking, will there be a sound for the element coil warming? Yes.
Yeah, so I'm not going to do that today because we don't know visually what that looks like. There might be VFX on it, so I'm kind of jumping ahead just because I want to, like, I don't want to wait for VFX all the time, and we kind of have an idea, but it's basically just it's going to glow hot over time. So there might be like, what is the convection sound, like the warming up, but that's going to be in like the mid to higher ballpark range of frequencies. So I kind of already have an idea of where that will sit and on everything. So everything is about balancing frequencies, right? Or else everything just sounds muddy. So when you see me pull up the EQ to look at it, that's also what I'm looking at. So when I say high frequencies, I mean like this section will be, certain sounds will sit there and certain sounds will sit here and certain sounds will here and here. And also you have to keep in mind that this is one object in the whole game. So, right, like where does that sit with like environmental sounds or UI sounds or whatever. So all these things that you kind of keep in mind and keep reiterating on until you find the right spot for them. Let's pitch.
Nice.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
No problem.
Leaning on the keyboard right now.
Yeah, you are. I think two semitones Did it? Maybe one semitone.
Nice.
I like one semitone. So I just pitched it a bit. Fire.
Get that fire out of there.
All right, I'm going to start now editing it. So that's more in line with what we want.
It does sound a bit more muffled too, like.
Yeah, so it's sounding muffled because I did take off some high end, right? Like,
yeah,
if you're talking behind a wall or doorway, it's the lower frequencies are going to escape, but the higher frequencies are gone. So like, yeah, sorry, when you guys are right in the comments of like, yeah, it should be behind something, but that, you don't really hit that right away. It's not needed, but usually you can just know what it's going to sound like out of experience. So I was kind of just ignoring that because it's not worth pursuing until I got to the need to pursue it.
Right.
So just doing a little bit of editing, just the timing, because the benefit of Foley is you can time it perfectly, but I kind of do a very destructive style of editing that it doesn't really matter if we get anything because I'm already like adjusting it. So this is not a great example of good Foley. Or it's fine Foley, but just good Foley practices, right? This is not the best practices for recording Foley. This is like, I'm just gonna record things that sound good and textures and the way I want to tell a story, but not, here's a 101 on how to really set up a session professionally. Because,
and also, you know, just like when I make video stuff, I don't set up my session perfectly every time, my project. I just go like, I need to get this done right now. You know, I know how to do it right, but I'm not going to go and name every take.
Getting it done stage. So
yes.
And this is also how you do it for video games and not film. Film is a little bit different because you have one scene, and this is looping across. So here that was like a little shallow, right? Like,
yeah,
it stops really sounding here, but we're not all the way up there. So I'm gonna cut out that and just drag it over.
You destroyed it. Ooh, that one's a little
loud. Yep.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, so we got it. What does this one sound like? Yeah. Just curious. Okay, so now to this guy. So here, it's different, right? We're timing it more with the start of the pump, right? So the majority of the air is coming out about now, and right, like it's less space is the last segment. So
right,
we want to hear more air here, but there's going to be more fabric texture there. So
as like the most of it compresses down on itself.
Yeah, so that's my idea anyways. We'll see if it works. Let's just drop this.
Someone, Matt asks, says, I'll also use Audio Suite, a destructive way of processing all my layers as I'm going.
Yeah, so I used to do that. I've gotten burnt by that a couple times. That I don't do that as much. I still do it, but not a ton anymore because I've been burned a couple times where it's like, how did I do that? And can I just change this one little thing? Nope. Let's hear that's breathing too.
Yeah, so you want that thing to happen at like the critical mass of it folding.
Yeah. I think.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So. This part's a little quieter though. What?
I'm looking at the Instagrams.
I just don't think I like this one. That's not doing. Ooh. Save that guy for later. That one's cool. All right, that might work. I'm just dropping them in. Just guessing right now. I might.
No.
I might. Are we done yet?
I don't know. Seems like there's some more to do still.
Yeah, sorry guy that wanted to probably do the other one because that was the hard one too, and we're not even close.
Have a wonderful evening, Allied Winter. Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Ugh. Don't like that one, but I like this one, and I like that one, and don't like this one.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, now we're ready to bang these out. Really, these should just be a little bit louder anyways. Oops. 8 dB. Okay. Lightning round. I'm just eyeballing the position, so I'll come back to it. That's okay. I can have that fade. Little off. That one sucks. Come back to that.
Little there.
Yeah. It's not bad. Working away. All right, let's just see where we're at. I'm glad I saved that guy. That might actually. That's actually. Whoa.
Whoa.
What was that?
Hello, Alex Jeep. Oh. turned it back up a little bit.
I'm gonna hear that sweet, sweet sounds. Nope, too loud. It's not, I gotta re-edit a lot of that stuff, but
Nice. Gene Pool just says, ship it. Samaya NL. So how long would you say it takes you to create the final audio for something like this?
really, realistically, 2 days per module. Which I don't know what I was thinking, 3 hours.
Riley, when we were setting this up, he's like, you know what? We can do both modules in like 3 hours. It's going to be sick. Yes.
What a dummy.
Whoa.
So I'll probably be working on this all week.
That's fine. Yeah, I mean, it might be cool to see what we have so far, and then try and revisit this.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
I know.
Those are interesting. Are we
Yeah.
gonna do that?
Well, it's really, you can do. They're probably
Weird.
not picking it up, but
No, they could hear it. I could hear it there.
wing sounds.
Yes.
I worked on a Star Wars game where, if you know what Minox are, that was actually used.
To make Minox sounds?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Winged back creatures from Star Wars.
I was playing with the toys, all right? Leave me alone.
Let's see.
Yeah, Riley's going ham right now. I'm trying not to distract him. But I totally am.
You're distracted. No, not distracted. Let's just see what we got. Oops.
I like it. Ooh, that one's a little off.
Yeah, that was off. You can actually see that it's off.
It also has a little snap on the end there. A little.
Actually, is this extra? So what's missing, there's a few things missing that I'm gonna have to think about. There's definitely a base layer that still we haven't come across yet. And we don't get that awesome cadence, right? That da 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 da
Right.
da that we want to hear like a machinery go.
Right.
So let's just go back to this guy.
Like this is the sound of the bellows, but not maybe necessarily the sound of the articulating thing moving up and down. And
Yeah. Yeah, there's something.
You said you wanted the tripod sound. The
I was
tripod leg.
kind of thinking about that. But let's we did enough on this guy. Should we take like a 5-minute break and then I'll jump
We could do. We said we were gonna do a little intermission.
Yeah. So then I'll jump into this guy.
The other module.
And a brand new session with the complex one. That was the thing.
This is the hard one. Okay, well, let's do it. Intermission. Get some snacks. Get a smoke in if you're into that. I would suggest not smoking. It's very bad for you.
Don't do that.
It's very bad for you. Don't do it.
Eat an orange, like trio tip.
Yes, eat an orange. We're gonna freshen up. I'm gonna eat a little bit more of my lunch, and then we'll come back in here in like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had lunch out there. Yeah.
Okay, we'll be back in a. Can you play some music?
Well.
No, you probably can't.
I can.
Just play some tunes, man.
I was gonna open another session, but it'd be easier if I go to sound effect. Actually, this is new music.
Oh, we got some. Yeah. So in between this, you'll hear some new music that you haven't heard before from Asheneer.
Oh shoot, that's not where it's at.
Oh, where is it?
It's in Pro Tools sessions, sound effects, music. Music-wise, bounced files. Heyo.
Don't delete them. Can people hear these?
I can't hear this.
I don't hear them either. They're not playing. They have to be in Pro Tools to play.
No. Why aren't you playing?
Because it's Windows.
What would cause you not to play? That's probably the answer though.
Oh, and I have to throw it into your session. Weirdly.
I don't want to mess up my session.
You had a session with this music in it though, no?
I do, but then here.
It's because you're using Windows Media Player to play it. And Pro Tools is like, are you kidding me, bro? Have a wonderful night, Samaya NL. Thanks for joining the stream.
Here's what we're gonna do.
What is it? Oh, you just broke something.
Shoot, yeah.
You just broke something.
Here's what we're gonna do.
You don't have to play music either. It's only
No.
minutes.
No. You're gonna do this. Yeah,
insufficient fades, dude.
I know. Because these are the
beginning.
We're gonna have a nice fade.
Oh, it's at the other music. Oh my gosh, we're not gonna be gone that long.
These are only 3 minutes long.
Okay.
It's gonna loop. So you just turn it down.
It was so loud for them. It was like ridiculously loud for them.
Oh, okay. All right, we'll be right back.
Yes. Sorry that was so loud. I think we're on the right scene. Yes.
Okay.
I think we're back. Now we're on the wide shot. Yeah. All right, cool. We're back. Let's recap a little bit.
Recap.
Been streaming for quite a while.
Yeah.
Riley's been doing live Foley for these new modules that are part of, just ongoing development.
Yeah. Hopefully soon.
Yes.
They'll be out.
Yes.
So usually the audio is the last step, so that's always a good sign.
Yes. Now you're saying too much.
Oops, sorry.
People were saying they really like the music. It was nice and soothing and relaxing and peaceful. It's good.
Yeah, well, that's new in-game stuff that I don't know when we'll go in, but it
Cool.
will be in-game at some point.
Yeah, still standing. I mean, we do a lot of standing here. That's the point of having the standing desks.
And usually I sit down when I work because my speakers, which
Oh, right.
I guess you can no, that one. You can see is obviously not on axis with the rest of us. So
I switched to the Foley cam. Hold on.
So right there. So obviously, like sitting down is where these speakers are meant to be turned at.
Yes.
So yeah. So I don't stand all the time, but since I'm in headphones, I am standing.
It don't matter.
So
Okay, let's go back to your screen.
so we accomplished some audio stuff. I will probably not probably definitely go back, clean all that up. It's gonna be a lot better. It's maybe like 50% there, and it comes together at the last like 20% usually. So, but that's a lot of finagling. That's a lot of experimentation, and it's missing something that I'm not sure yet, and we'll have to find it at some point. But now we have this other module, which is the sediment module. We maybe jumped into it. It's different, right? The other one was sliding. This is spinning, hydraulic sounding thing.
Yes.
And again, like before, I avoid servos with Astroneer, and it just doesn't fit well, right? Like, but you could just go pull open Sound Miner.
They want to hear the music. Sorry, that's the only
Servo
tease you
spelled with
get.
an S or
It's with an S. Yes.
Yeah. Oh, let me spool up my hard drive.
Let's make sure we don't blow people's eardrums off.
So like I could just be like, grab some. Why aren't you doing that?
Ooh. It didn't do it.
No.
It didn't do the thing.
So it's not. Are we playing? I think you need to turn it up. I can't hear anything.
All right, so turn it down there for me.
Yeah.
Turned it up.
Okay.
Cool.
So it's not. Jeez, come on. Well,
It does not want
to. Excuse me. Right, it's not. We could just go, oh, let's just bang this out real quick. Yeah. Injector down. We could have a soundscape that looks like this. But we're going to do Foley because it sounds great. And that's not what I thought it was going to sound like. But that's what I get for just throwing it literally in there. So yeah, it's not like that's not how this machine sounds, and it doesn't sound very good in the game, right? Like servos, very mechanical, very windy, high pitched. We want more smoothness out of everything. So let's take a look. There is that thing going down, coming out. So it's basically filling up. This tank is full of dirt and sediment, and it's squirting into one of these canisters, which then, like a centrifuge, will spool up.
Just make those be the sounds right there, the ones you just made.
Yeah, and then it's done. So what are we going to do? Actually, do you have your
I'll get it.
stand?
I'll get the sticks.
Okay.
I'll be right back. You're still on this.
Yeah. So yeah, let's just go through the layers of kind of what I wanted to hit. So there's also this canister flip, but we're not going to do that just yet. So I'm only paying attention to this guy going up and going down, going up and going down. So this main action, because there's also, I can't, my memory lokes. All right, so sorry guys, I'm gonna have to move this smaller. There's also the printer in and out. So this in out, that's like the starting and stopping state of it. So there's that action, and then this action of sliding. So I asked Joe to borrow his stand, and it's got legs, right? Like,
Yes.
and by legs I mean it's got a cool sound.
I mean, if you say so.
Yeah. So we are
You're the sound
actually.
expert.
You want to do the honors?
I mean, I don't know what I'm doing here.
You're performing. You're performing it to.
That loop. Oh gosh. There's this one. There's this one too.
Yeah, we should do all three segments have actually a good sound to it. Yeah. So
Alright.
Joe is gonna be the Foley artist today, and I'll just record. So see up down,
Just
up down.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna switch to the Foley cam. Hopefully the camera's still running. It's been on for a while. Come on, baby.
Is it on?
Come on, baby. No, it's
No
dead.
signal. Dead camera, Joe.
Hold on. I'm gonna get the battery. Hey, it lasted for like 4 hours.
Oh, come on. It's the future. Battery should last forever. Sorry, Foley cam is out of commission. All right. While you're doing that, I'm going to turn these guys up.
Okay, Foley cam is back. 100% battery. The old one away.
And so we have a lot of props too for this guy. A lot of props.
You have to do some door up.
I know. I keep thinking about it, but I don't.
Okay. I think we're back.
Okay, so we're gonna keep it simple and just do one at a time.
We could do multiple.
Oh, let's just do the stand first.
All right.
So,
Going to Foley cam now.
Foley cam. All right, so now grab your sticks. Try to keep on axis.
So there's this sound, right? Hold on.
Yeah, you gotta be on axis though.
Got it.
Right there.
So there's that, and then there's the legs, which
Yeah. We should do all of it, and the other leg too.
and then the tiny leg.
Yeah, they all have different sounds to
Yeah, there's
them.
actually air like rushing out of it, which sounds.
Yeah. So the size. So let's do all three of them. So
Yeah.
do whatever one you want to do first.
Let's do the center post first, I guess.
Okay.
So I'm gonna actually stand it up on its other side. So I don't have to hold it at the same time.
You know this man, this Foley cam is making me realize I should probably iron my pants. They are very wrinkly.
Well, I'm blocking the camera now too.
No, I just see in my leg it's like the joints. I should
Oh,
iron.
that's just from sitting down.
No. I don't.
Well, I just, yeah.
Be on axis. Okay. You're doing
Leg modeling job, yes. Yeah, I'm doing that.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
But we don't want this, right? We don't want
Yeah, we don't want it.
we want the hard, so I'm just gonna try and go.
Yeah. All right, ready?
Yeah, what's my...
Can you see?
I can see it now.
Well, you will. Ready?
Oh my god, too early.
Not bad.
Well, besides me talking in the middle of it, I'm ruining it.
Yeah, that's yeah. All right. Ready?
Doing the same thing?
The other
Other
legs. Yep.
Okay, hold on. So then I have to turn it around now. Should have never asked me to do this. Okay, I can see it.
You on access again?
I think so. Should be...
It's however is easiest for you. I can move the mic to you because we can have it like this,
Right.
and like this, and you can go that way if that's easier.
I mean, either way, it's fine. I don't want to...
Or I meant like right there.
And then go...
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So I think I'm gonna really only for this guy. I'm not gonna use this guy at all.
Okay, cool. All right.
Okay. Nice. That was a good one.
Not bad.
That was a good one.
First one. All right. Now the next section of leg.
And the nice thing is, I can actually.
Too tight.
What was I gonna call this? I'll actually label all this. Was that the small leg, the second one?
That was a small leg, yeah. You're actually labeling them now?
I know, it's easier when you're...
Like a professional?
Well, usually there's one Foley artist and one engineer. All right, ready?
Yeah.
That one was awesome. There's a lot of air in that.
Yeah, there's like a whooshing that happens in the leg. Sweet. All right. The sticks.
Except for... Did I just accidentally delete one? I mean, it's still around, but just... Yeah, I did.
Centrifuge up down whoosher do 03. Yes, that's the name.
Move that back. So now we have all these nice guys together, and I'm just gonna really quickly see what we got. This might sometimes my control gets stuck, and that's what's probably causing me problems.
It's because you're using the mouse.
No, it's literally this key.
Oh,
it happens in my when I'm using my Wacom tablet too. So, okay. Ba-dum. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
Title of the stream, yes. Buttcam Amazeballs 04. Oh wait, I'm still on the butt cam. Oh my god. Oops. Oh my gosh. Sam came just in time.
Sam warned us.
No. Sam Lighthammer came just in time to see butt cam, and then we swapped back to the real camera that everyone wants to see.
This stream is 90% butt.
I'm gonna title the YouTube replay just butt cam.
Is that what the tags will be? So we'll get more views.
Yes, live butt cam from the SES studios.
So I thought this was gonna be a little harder, but this stuff is a little bit easier sometimes than the stuff we did with the pizza oven.
What is this device you're seeing? This is it's a new module. There you go. That's all I got for you right now.
Hey.
And then I talked in it. What a dummy.
I should have listened to that before I edited it. Okay. Yeah, you gotta be quiet on your takes. So that's a little long. That's okay. That's okay.
He's cheating. He's hacking.
We are. Right? See?
Yeah.
You
Totally works. I mean, I know what this thing is, but I just don't want to. You got to wait.
So the nice thing about like things sliding on things is you get that servo or the piston thing without like the nastiness of the industrial sounds of it. And that's what a lot of audio in the game right now is not servos, but things that mimic that sound still.
The whooshing and the movement, but not the like grinding.
And maybe I mean, just throwing this. Maybe we want to pitch it, right? I don't know. What does that sound like? Excuse me.
Sorry.
2 semitones. One semitone.
That's exactly it. It's pneumatics versus mechanical. You're right.
So I actually like having those in there. So I'm gonna keep this track as because I don't really care. Not the best naming conventions.
Gene already modified the animation on the pump.
Did he really?
He said, I reworked the pump on the module based off the sounds. So I guess he was listening. Same basic timing, just some ease in. So yeah, you can go back to the other one if that messes up stuff. But wah, 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 ha, ha, ha.
Let's see. Okay, so that was the head part of your tripod.
I think so.
Yeah. No, it was not a question. It was a.
Oh.
that was a statement by me.
That was the yeah.
I know what it was.
Oh, because you actually named him this time.
Yeah. 9.
The question is, do things go back and forth a lot between sound and animation, guys?
They can. Gene and I talk about this stuff a lot, and sometimes he'll do something that inspires me. And, you know, I actually don't know if I've done something that totally yet, since we're just starting to crank out stuff now. But yeah, a lot of times in history of audio and animation, we're best friends.
Gene says, only if I mess up.
Okay. Small leg. Let's do medium leg because I like that air sound, right?
Yeah, the whooshing.
That air sound was cool. That air sound was really cool. Let me do a little noise reduction on that guy. A little bit denoiser. Hey, what was that? Was that you? I hear you.
You hear me breathing? Or doing something?
I think that's your voice.
I don't think so.
Oh, don't breathe in the mic.
I was focused.
One of my first early jobs was editing stomach grumbles out of... Ugh, that was disgusting.
And like the little sounds people's mouths makes.
Mouth noise.
Yeah.
Ugh, so much fun.
TrioTip says, can we see the new animation? We saw it already.
Don't you see it?
There's like...
Oh, you mean the one Gene...
I guess the full... Oh.
Nah, that takes a while to export. Let's hear them together. Right, so I'm just going to A/B them for you guys. So that's that. Now together. Sweet. So now there's something in that sample that I need to fix, but I'm just going to move on and jump back into it in a second because it might be existent in these two.
Yes, an earlier version of this module wasn't in the vlog last week. And I talked a little about it, and I said it would be in, there would be more details in this week's vlog, which there will be.
Sweet. It's already 4 o'clock. Come on.
Yep. Yep.
So again, needs to have... This is actually going to be a fun one. I like this module a lot.
This module is awesome.
Because...
there's a lot of different actions in it.
I don't think anyone's going to predict what's going to come next.
I don't even know. I'm scared.
All right. So this, back to this guy. It's like super soft. So if you guys can't hear it, that's fine. But there is something in this sample that sounds gross.
Yucky?
Yeah, you can hear it. I don't know where it's at. Might be this guy. Might be this guy. So see that little grossness, which is like the square section? I'm literally taking a little tool. I'm literally changing that waveform.
Audio magic.
So I think I got it, the one of it, but there's, I think that's not it. There's a friend. So sometimes it might be this stuff. It's super soft, so it's hard to actually hear where it's coming from.
saying legit magic, witchcraft.
It literally might be this guy.
What?
Yeah. Sometimes it's that simple. Let me... Because anything like clicky sometimes is like square waves, right?
Mm-hmm.
So still something there, but let's see if I could do this. So I don't think I got quite all of it, but
Saying you have alien ears.
no, yeah, I mean you just get ears as you do it more often. And I don't really know Twitch's compression, but no, there was something in there, and it again we were trying to like shoot for this very, very soft, really nice sounding stuff, and like any kind of like things that are like clicky or like not nice, you might not hear them, but you kind of feel them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we got that. Now, let me look around. What else?
I think you already know, or you have a feeling about.
Well, no, I have one, but kind of sort of want more for that guy, which we might have to come back later for it.
I'm gonna switch to Foley cam.
Yeah, switch to the Foley cam. I'm gonna turn on these tracks. I'm gonna mute these guys.
Nice. Butt cam has returned.
Excuse me. All right, a little. I guess this not surprise.
I hear it clicking.
We are gonna do.
What the hell is that?
What?
Oh, there's like a clicking noise. It's weird.
I don't hear it.
It's gone.
Okay, so this guy. Oh, can you switch back?
Oh yes. There you go.
So we got this guy going down. But while it's down there, it's taking this big reservoir of material and then injecting it into these canisters, almost like, I don't know, ketchup. Ketchup into a ketchup bottle.
Right.
That's my analogy.
Well, it's like a factory. They're
Yeah.
filling up the bottle with whatever that thing is.
Right. And so if this was like a real thing in real life, it would just be, it's just, you wouldn't even hear, this thing would be so loud.
Right.
But this is fake. So, and because of that, I am going to, all right, switch. We're gonna not ham it up, but we're gonna stylize it.
We're back on the Foley cam.
I just sprayed myself in the face with that. No one saw that because we went to Foley cam, but
Yes.
oh.
There's some leftover pressure in there.
This is why you don't stare down at a barrel of a gun. All right, so I have this guy. It's a water bottle.
Nice.
Not bad, not bad. Let's see if I wasn't paying attention to the level.
It looked super high.
It looks hot. It
looks-
looks.
Wowzers.
But I also zoomed in, so. Actually, I wasn't clipping it, it's just zoomed in. Oop. Okay. So that was that. Now. I had smaller ones that I've used in the past, but I don't know if it's going to work. But let's see. It's a little Elmer's glue bottle with glue. Oh my god.
It's stuck.
It's been 4 years since I've used this guy. And it's not. Okay. Not using that.
I'll try to break it open while you.
A little Afrin.
Want to restart it?
Yeah. All right, ready? I'm gonna record. So just quiet. I didn't realize I was spraying.
It's actually spraying Afrin into the air.
Get the work glove on. I think we're gonna have to punt on that. I don't. Okay. Let me clean my glasses off because I sprayed myself in the face when we switched over.
I think these will do the trick. I think it's gonna work.
Yeah, you know what? If I remember right, the wood glue didn't sound like great anyways.
Okay, off the Foley cam. Back to Riley's screen.
Yeah, look at those. Look at those beauties. I'm not using the Sennheiser right now because we really don't need like an impact sound. You make a lot of mess when you do this stuff. All right, so just gonna line. Hopefully this one up. And once this. You can see where Riley can't keep on beat. All right, here's what's interesting. That first one sounds the best. The second one sounds the second best. Third sounds the best. And that's because it's an empty water bottle?
So as you were losing the air?
Yeah, it became more crunchy. So I'm going to do a little science experiment.
Add some agua on there and hopefully don't spray it all over yourself.
Yeah. Little volume in it. Well, and you know, as I always say, audio is just chemistry.
Geister says, imagine the amount of celery that's been sacrificed in the name of sound production.
Mm-hmm. Like they always say, audio is agriculture. It's farming.
Do they always say that that audio is everything?
You know, yeah.
All right, we're back on the Foley cam.
Ooh, it's the water, yeah.
That's nice.
I can't see.
Let's see. Done.
Let's see. I wasn't really trying to time it with anything. I was just kind of just going because it sounded good.
Oh gosh, back to the screen. All right, thanks, Jag. Appreciate it.
What did Jag say?
Said, sweet, I caught a live stream. You love your YouTube videos.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Hey, I was the OG.
That's true.
Vlog guy. You're just a poser copying.
Let's put both of our vlogs next to each other, and then we'll.
Which one has more views, Joe?
That's That's a technicality.
I don't know, man.
Hey, a bloodthirsty cheeseburger. What's up? Good to see you. Ooh. Weird. How long has the stream been on for? Since 1 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
It's been quite a while.
It's been a while, guys. We're gonna have some drama in here.
Well, what happens normally is I mean, yeah, so 3 hours. What happens normally is I'm streaming and then I'm like, I gotta get back to stuff. But this is like, Riley's just working.
This is work.
Yes.
This is work. So we'll be doing this all night.
You'll be doing this all night.
So I want to maintain this guy, this little bump right here, because it's that cadence is really nice. But I also want to preserve this part. Right? We got boom, boom.
Nice.
You know, yeah. Now I'm questioning whether 3 variations is going to be enough, because you can fill this up and it's going to play 8 times. So maybe 4 variations.
Right. 24-hour stream. Oh my gosh, please no.
You know, we should do a charity stream.
We will definitely do that.
And do a Guinness Book of World Records of like most time playing Smash Brothers.
I believe that's like 4 days.
No, I think Game Informer did it in 2011 or something like that, and it was 30 some hours.
That seems excessive.
We could beat those punks.
This wouldn't be the first time I called out Game Informer on a stream. We like Game Informer, especially Daniel.
Those analog punks.
Yeah, most time on Ultimate Chicken Horse. Let's set that record.
Okay.
It's probably like 4 hours. Consecutive chicken horsing.
All right. What is this one? Try about top.
Matt S says 4 is the magic low variation number I found. 3 can result in samples jumping back and forth between 2. But adding 1 more is way better. Sounds like someone else here does audio things.
Well, yeah, but with Wise, you can actually limit. It has a smart ability to be like, yeah, don't step back into this for X amount of times. But you're right.
Oh,
yeah.
cool. How are we doing? The weather is not nice, actually.
But also, you do have to balance file sizes sometimes. And yeah, and it's like 1's not that much. But if it's... These are probably going to end up being stereo files, even though I'm working in mono right now. And they add up. And you know what? This is a little archaic, though, because in reality, it doesn't really matter. 4 is good. 8 is better. But back in the 360 PS Vita era that I worked in, you were just like, ugh, file sizes. You're always dealing with that. So my 3 is a little anachronistic.
Hi, Trio Tips Cat. Hello. Ooh.
Okay. So, what else was there? There was this medium leg.
Matt S says he or she worked on PSP games, which...
Oh, yeah. I never worked on those. I know all about those, though, when I worked at Sony. They were funny. Like, where you'd like, I'm going to make a sample of Rain with like rain falling with like two tinks. It's pretty impressive. I am glad I didn't have to do that.
What is this new machine? It's a thing. That's all I got.
My favorite era was Sims, where we could just throw like 10 gigs of audio at things and be like, yeah, file sizes. But yeah, Astroneer, we're not worried about that really. So I am gonna injector. I'm calling this injector. EQ. Quick. Wait, no, don't. Wrong one.
Ooh. It makes blackberries. Correction. Giving up on this wiggly thing.
Oh yeah, we don't need that.
Done.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't gonna sound great. Here we go.
Ooh.
So I might pull from libraries too, just to sweeten that up a bit, right? Maybe. Honestly.
I'm gonna put my hand on the knob just in case it gets loud.
Oh yeah, sorry if it does. I don't know why that's so loud. Oh, maybe it's coming out of the PC, that's why. Oops. We got another database.
Mustard, he says.
No, nah, it's probably not this cartoon one. I was just curious what... Come on. Spool up the drive. Nope, that's not what I want. Sometimes this stuff sounds like garbage. What am I thinking of? Not that. Air. There's gonna be a million airs, but
whooshing.
none of these are good. Air release. That's what I want. That's the word I'm thinking of. Sorry, I have to move it on the other.
Whoa.
That might be interesting. Oops.
A little sort of locking into the lid thing.
Oh, maybe. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
So see, like that's where yeah, maybe that's a one-off cool sound. Where a good time to mix some library sounds to just have little sweeteners. And if this doesn't work out,
I could make one.
I could, but I'll have to figure.
Whoa, weird. These are the weirdest names. This one's called Slimy Suck Goop, Mud, Thick, and there's a bunch of tags that are all really weird. Suction with air release hits from 5-gallon bucket. Poof. Weird.
Now, hearing this sound though, gave me an idea. Paintball. Give me that Titman 98 flutter on the trigger sound. All the paintball boys know what I'm talking about.
Oh gosh.
No, I mean, I always did rental gear. The 2 times I've been.
Yeah, I've only been once. I rented and it was the worst. The gun weighed like 20 pounds.
Were you wearing camo?
I was.
That is really loud, but see that little thing? It's like not a lot, but might be worth something. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. What else do we need for this? Let's come back.
That second one sounds a little wet.
This one? Yeah, it does.
It has a little in there.
Let's just leave it there. I'll come, like, this is all, I'm just trying to do as much as I can. This is all going to get cleaned up.
Mm-hmm.
But okay. Oh, we haven't even done that yet, have we?
We have not done the Afrin,
bottle.
which you just were liberally spraying around in here.
Yeah. Oh, that's the one that sounded bad.
Oh, that's Afrin.
Yeah. I don't know if it's going to fit anymore, but let's just see.
Can you pull this back up for me?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I was covering chat.
Where's the trumpet? Yes. Someone said they think it needs a suction cup sound.
It needs a lock-on sound, that's for sure. All right, we don't have any. We have the movements, but none of the impacts, right? Like this thing goes down, it connects, it seals, which maybe that's what people are thinking when they say suction cup.
Yeah.
And then also, when this thing starts, maybe it has a mechanical release, like chunk,
Right.
chunk, and it hits like a single impact, and then chunk, right? It's actually,
it locks back into place.
you can actually see Gene's handiwork too, right? See how
it like locks.
Yeah, so on the way up, see it goes frame. See that little jiggle at the end? That's like it's settling. So we want to also match that. But usually the way I like to work is that stuff comes later. I just want to get the textures. All about the textures. Rather than like matching a literal thing just yet. Oh, that one's so bad. I should listen to these sometimes. I sometimes just...
He looks the same.
Ugh. Yeah, sometimes I just edit by waveform sometimes when I go quick, which is not always the best thing to do. not always the best. Now again, this is not really matching picture, but that's okay. I kind of don't mind that it like plays later.
Well, that part's interesting. Like that little at the
Yeah.
end is almost like there's some pressure getting released.
Exactly, yeah. Like it's yeah, not literal. Like, okay, this, if you just look at this waveform, right? Like this thing impacts here,
Yeah.
right? Right around when we start. And then, because again, it doesn't impact and play right away. So we want to give it a little, like, I think 5 frames or so. So then it ejects while it's sitting there. And then it's coming out, which then that's, yeah, what Joe was saying, the bubbling. And it's like, I'm okay with it not matching. It's not, again, good sound design isn't see a dog, hear a dog. What's this sound? I'm gonna drop this down.
Have a wonderful evening, Around a Mouse. Thanks for hanging out in the stream.
All right, let's now add weight to it by impact. So like what I was saying just a second ago, let's see.
It's almost time for Foley Cam.
Okay, actually, let's use we can switch. Actually, can you hold on to this guy? I'm gonna prime the tracks. You laughing at that?
I'm laughing at they're getting ready for butt cam, and then Gene says, "You can punch me. That might make a good impact sound." Okay, so the head of it is still loose right now.
That's good. Wait, how do you listen?
This guy. And then yeah,
We're gonna try this on for size. Am I clicking on it? No, I'm fine.
that was a lot of them.
Saying this right down behind you.
Gonna get off the Foley cam. Back to screen cam.
Oh, Joe Tirada, the director over here. Okay. So I was not looking at all at the
You're just
picture.
gonna match them up.
Yeah. I don't really care. And this is actually where the Zenizer might be good. I mislabeled this. Oops. It is not a 416, it's a 421. Sorry. 416. It's a shotgun mic. Okay. Little render on it. Clean it up.
Sorry, I'm distracted.
No, it's all right. I'm just listening.
Jeez. That's so loud. Yes, I am going to direct Star Wars going forward. Sorry, System Rare.
You doing the Boba Fett movie?
Yes. Starring Danny DeVito. And
As Chewbacca?
yes.
Okay.
No, Danny DeVito as Yoda. And then who's Boba Fett?
You're an actor director.
Yes.
You're like Orson Welles.
We got to work Willem Dafoe in somehow. Big fan of Willem Dafoe.
Just throw in Green Goblin. They have the rights to the Spider-Man, or kind of have the rights.
It's a Star Wars Spider-Man crossover film.
Mm-hmm. I also heard the Luke's in Infinity Wars.
Yes, yeah.
All right, impact sounds. Let's see. All right, there. Okay. Impact is really right here. So also I have another thing I'm gonna want to record, so I don't forget.
More Foley cam.
In a second. Let me get these in real quick. I'm gonna switch the mouse so I can do it faster.
You were just reinstalling this game. I don't know if you want to admit that you uninstalled it here for fear of getting shamed. No, it's okay. It's totally fine. Shame. Well, that was not the door. That was upstairs.
Just editing. Half of my time folding is wishing I folded it better. So that's a good one for that.
Okay, I forgive you then. I'm sorry that your hard drive got corrupted.
I was gonna say maybe you got a new computer.
Yes. That's what they all say.
Okay. Okay. So much little micro edits, right?
So many little things. Look at all those layers.
Yeah, they are. Yep.
It's kind of absurd.
That's the way it always ends up.
That is a little off topic, but part of Terrain 2.0 is going to be having textures and LODing be way better than it is right now.
Did you just answer a non-audio question?
I wanted to address it just really quickly. I'm sorry.
Joe, we talked about this. There's going to be only Riley this whole time. The fact that you keep mentioning Jason's name.
Shame, 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 shame.
I can't believe you.
Oh gosh, Sabir's here now. No.
No,
No.
that guy. What the?
What?
This is not. This is too loud.
Yeah.
What you got there?
The old sensor cleaner. It's a pretty old one.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what those do.
15 layers sound like.
It needs mixed like crazy bad, but
You're getting the right effect.
yeah. It's because it's starting to get busy.
Right. And I have to line everything up.
And sometimes it's as simple as like just muting this guy. It helps a lot. So this guy might be just adding too much noise. Which stinks 'cause I like that sound. Just maybe
like 'em all.
is too much. Okay. Oh my god, it's already 5 o'clock. Okay. Let me do one last thing.
More Foley? Foley cam?
Yep.
Hopefully it's still running. I think it is. Come on, baby. Yeah.
Okay, so I might need to do this twice, but can you hit 3 on whenever I say hit 3?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. Okay.
Someone's really mad about the paintball noise. They're like, get it out of there.
Someone doesn't like it?
Someone doesn't like it. Rockhound hates it.
That guy just got hit as a kid by a bunch of paintballs. I know his story. I'm gonna try. So that was this bottle, and I got it when I worked at Disney, and I've never used it actually. It's just a great Foley prop. But that was just that. But so that I'm gonna record that twice. Once because
Oh, I gotta go back to your
that was
butt cam was still rolling.
when these things are hollow. But what about when they're they're full of material, right? So
Right.
we kind of just can't save it. Maybe we want both, right? Maybe when it connects, it's hollow, and there's that resonance, not residence. I'll be right back. I'm gonna fill this with water.
Okay. I'll talk to the peoples. There we go. I think we're on the wide cam. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Great. So this is gonna be wrapping up somewhat soon. Here's Gene. Hey, Gene.
Hi.
What's
Hi.
up?
Okay.
Hold on. So you made nice animations. They look really good.
Oh, thanks. I've changed them since. I think we should have the cam in here so I can listen to what he's doing, because then I can make the animations look better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Just live in here.
Oh.
Okay. Bye, Gene.
Now you're stuck in here.
Ah, damn it. It's hot in here.
Should be wearing the full hat.
Yeah.
But it's my artist hat.
It's your cool guy hat. They want Gene butt cam.
What, butt cam? No, no one wants that.
No Gene butt cam. Sorry.
This is the part where we see Gene struggle closing the door.
Let's do it. Let's help him out.
So it's kind of a sad, very sad fact about The Office, but everyone knows Gene has like 0 arm strength. He has about the arm strength of a baby, so that's why I couldn't close the door there. I'm sorry you guys all had to see that.
I had to help him out there.
I mean, you guys all saw it. He couldn't close the door. It kept popping open. That latch too. This normal door latches can't close because he doesn't have the strength to pull the door past it.
Could you just put water in that bottle so it sounded different?
Yeah, yeah. All right, check this out.
Foley cam.
You're not gonna get the resin. No.
Gene says that door sucks.
Okay.
Nice.
You want to A/B these guys, and you can actually hear the difference. So. So this is with water.
Yeah, it's different.
Big difference, huh?
Yeah.
Let's just keep it in.
Sabir's talking smack about the door right now. He said what Riley is leaving out is that he did an amazing job soundproofing the door, and now no one can close it. I just closed it in one try.
No, yeah, Joe did it.
Pretty easy.
No, honestly, that sucks as a door. It's just the whole building is like slightly old, so it's like I think the whole. I hung a TV in the other room and it looked crooked, but it's not. It's level. The whole building is just not level, so the door sits weirdly. So same action, different sounds. All about that resonance. So actually, let me render this. I hear a vacuum now.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't like that one.
There's 100% a vacuum running in the building now. So there goes recording. Anything.
Let's just hear which ones we want.
Oh no. Yes, the door isn't broken. The building is broken. The entire building.
Okay, these are our 4. All right, I'm gonna call someone out in the office. Someone coughed right there.
Thanks for staying up so late, Munch. That's crazy. It's 2:50 a.m. by you.
Don't do that. You got things. Get some sleep. Glad he didn't call for that one. That's my favorite one. I'm not even kidding. I really like that guy.
Right. Now the little sound has a personality, apparently. It's alive.
Well, happy waveforms. So that's that sound.
Pretty good.
Or it's all layered in too. Coming off. Cool. Do I have, oh, I have another. Which one? I like that one.
Second one.
I agree. So sweet. Now I'll do this one. Just out of curiosity, what does that sound like mixed? Don't really love the connection sound. Maybe it's just too loud. That's good. Just editing away.
This is gonna be the longest YouTube video ever. But I will put it on there. I'm like mesmerized. I'm just sitting here like, geez. Although some people say that when they watch me edit stuff, just have all the shortcuts down, just start going crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just kind of, you got get in the groove, just hearing things, and it's oops, I'm soloed somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm trying to not disturb Riley too much.
Yeah, if disturbed me, that was easy stuff. That's I'm hearing. I mean, we're missing a few things. We're missing a liquid sound, like some kind of liquidy thing, which might do later.
And then like the unlocking of the high position or whatever. That like
Yeah. Yeah. And there.
Uh-oh, he's looking at the bag.
I'm just gonna listen. That's too great. Oh, I'm sure I have something somewhere, but Even the water. I've been meaning to record this water bottle actually. Oh, is that a fake out?
Oh, I just switched really quickly.
It's a fake. I thought you
Fake butt cam, and then we went right back to the
no.
desk cam.
No, it's definitely have some more metallic elements in it. I think. I don't really know.
4 minutes to 5.
Maybe that's just a good time to call it.
Let's. You want to recap and show off everything that got handled today?
Yeah, we'll recap. Sorry, I had an egg beater specifically for the spinning stuff, right? Sorry.
That would have been really fun. That noise is satisfying yet really odd to me. Yes. No egg beater.
So yeah, we did a little bit of this. We got I mean, this is a big component of this machine, but there's still like
The spinning.
the spins, the stops,
The turning.
this one's stop and oops, I don't need that. The in and out.
Right.
So I mean, there's still a chunk left. We maybe did a third, and then this one's not really done yet either.
Thanks, drop offs.
Thanks. I want this to be more fun. It's not fun yet. I can go back and see the refinery and listen to that real quick. What we did. That was a good 4 hours of work. That was good.
That's good. That's a solid amount of sound making.
Yeah. I mean, look how much stuff we recorded. Let's take a listen. I don't know if I want to do this.
Nice.
Yeah, not bad. Also, oh yeah, I should have shown this. I had recorded my oven too. That I meant to use.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So I'll probably throw those in tomorrow. And then so there's a bunch of oven sounds that I think that will fit with that. Not just the Foley stuff. I'm not in love with it. There needs to be something. It's gonna have to go through a lot of adjustments. So, not a bad 4 hours work.
It's pretty good. A lot of recording done. A lot of Foley made. Let me switch to the wide cam. Hold on. Next time this will look better. We used the webcam as the wide cam because we needed a second camera to do the Foley cam plus this one.
The cable didn't go long enough.
The cable did not reach.
We have a zillion. Oh my god, it's such a mess. A zillion cables down here, but not the one that was going to reach.
I got to get some micro HDMI cables that are much longer. Anyway, okay, that's the end of the stream. It's been a solid 4 hours of streaming.
20 hours to go. 24-hour
yeah,
charity
we're going to go to the intermission, and then we'll come back for another 20 hours. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thanks much. That was fun.
That was super fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the look at Riley's process and how weird it gets in here.
Mm-hmm. It gets weird.
Yeah, I'll put this on YouTube so that way everyone can watch it. As a reminder, you should follow us here on Twitch. You should follow us on social media. All the links are down below, Twitter and Facebook and now Instagram and stuff. And then you should subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
We're going to be having...
Your Twitch is Astronaut Joe.
Yes.
My Astronaut Joe. Follow that guy.
Mighty Astronaut Joe. No. Yeah, follow us everywhere. And you can keep up with what we're doing on a day-to-day basis because it's stuff like this, which is really fun.
And if you like this, give us one like and a subscribe. And leave a comment below.
Oh my gosh. It's the standard YouTube Riley. Okay, cool. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Mm-hmm.
We will talk to you guys tomorrow and the next day and the day after that and next week. So thanks. Bye. Oh wait, this is gonna be really awkward because I have to go all the way outside.
Oh
to turn off
no.
the stream. Okay, Riley, tell him a joke.
The joke that came in my, I can't tell on the air. I need to have a better backup joke, but this one's terrible. Stop stop the stream.